In this video, we're going to do one more example involving a ratio. This one says the backboard on a horseshoe pit has a width of 3 feet and a height of 18 inches. What is the ratio in lowest terms of the width to the height? So this time we can see the order they want us to put this in by the order of the words. So they put width first, so that means I need to put the width on top, and I need to put the height on bottom. Now remember that when we are setting up a ratio with quantities, those quantities are supposed to have the same units. And right now they certainly don't, because we have feet on top, inches on bottom. So we have two different units. But of course, because feet and inches both measure length, we can fix that. So I just need to either turn my feet into inches or turn my inches into feet. Now typically it's always easier to go from a larger unit to a smaller unit, right? So feet are bigger than inches, so what we're going to do is turn 3 feet into inches. All right. Now we're going to get into more detail about how to convert feet and inches and lots of other different units in section 1.3, but for now what we'll say is that we are going to multiply by 12, and the reason we multiply by 12 is because we're wanting to get this unit of feet into inches, and so I'm going to multiply by 12 inches over 1 foot. Right? We understand that 12 inches and 1 foot are really the same thing, and so I'm kind of multiplying by 1, right? Because a number divided by itself is 1. So what we can do here is say, all right, my feet go away. You can cancel units just like you can cancel numbers, and that leaves us with 3 times 12 inches, and 12 times 3 of course gives me 36. So we have 36 inches. And so what I can do to start with here is make it so that I have the same unit on top and bottom by converting my 3 feet into 36 inches. Now we also understand that a ratio in the end, once the fraction is written in lowest terms, should not have any units involved, and we can see right here that since inches are on top and bottom, I can just cross them out. Okay, so that leaves us with 36 over 18. And then we just look for common factors between 36 and 18. It turns out 18 goes into both numbers, but I think probably what would come to most students more naturally would be to realize that 9 goes into both the top and bottom. Okay, and so when I divide top and bottom by 9, I end up with a 4 on top and a 2 on bottom. And then it should be really clear what's happening. 4 divided by 2 is just 2, and so if I divide top and bottom by 2, I end up with 2 over 1. Now understand that even though 2 over 1 is not how you would usually write a fraction answer. Usually if you have a number over 1, you would just turn it into a whole number and just say it's 2. Even though that's going to usually be the case with ratios, if you end up with a 1 on the bottom, I want you to leave it this way. Because by definition, a ratio is a comparison between two numbers. So we need a top number and a bottom number in order for it to be a ratio. So even though in most instances this would not be a simplified answer, in this case it is. So we would leave it as 2 over 1, or 2 to 1.